Welcome back. This is a Manchester United versus Leicester City match preview. Should Chido Obi start against Leicester City? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But for me, I'd love for him to start. Looking at the last game that he came in as a substitute against Fulham, the FA Cup, played for I think for 52 minutes, and he had some good chances where he almost scored, but he was just not so lucky. Looking at Rasmus Højlund of late in the Premier League hasn't been that good in terms of scoring goals, in terms of utilizing his chances. And we saw in the Europa League also the last game that's against Real Sociedad on Thursday where he had some couple of chances where he missed and I think the only boost he had in that game was the assist that he gave to Dalot in the I think in the fourth goal that we scored. And apart from that, still not clinical, still not utilizing most of his chances. So I would have loved if Ruben Amorim started Chido Obi against Leicester City. I know Leicester City is a team that is battling the relegation zone in the 19th in the Premier League. So him coming to this game, even if it's for at least 50 minutes, most even if it's in the first half, the 45 minutes, and in the second half, 5 minutes of the second half, just 50 minutes, won't be something bad. At least we will want to see something that Chido Obi Martin will want to offer for the club. Looking at he's still hungry for games, even though he's just 17 years old, but him given that opportunity to start against Leicester City, looking at Leicester City is not that tough opponent the way I see it. It's something good. So to me, I'll have loved for him to start. Also, Ruben Amorim did say in his interview yesterday that a squad rotation is needed. You can see players, most of the players are tired. Looking at Casemiro, player like Casemiro, who has played 3 games in a row, who has just been fantastic for us, and him getting rested also will be something good. Manu Lugate coming in his place. You can see also Zaxi also being rested will be something good. And I think Bruno Fernandes to play in its position as a 10 there. And I think Koila starting in that midfield. So Koila and Ugarte starting in that midfield will be something good because those are two players that are still had much of rest and coming into the game against Leicester City, they'll come with a lot of energy. Our back three defense, we know much rotation won't be needed. Looking at probably maybe the lead to be rested and Lindelof being brought in, looking at the lead, the player that has played most of the games. Mazrui, I don't see him being benched because we don't have any defenders. Most of our defenders are still injured. Harry Maguire still won't be available. You can see Lenny Yoro also won't be available. So I think if a back three will be rotated, maybe probably Lindelof will be brought in and either Mazrui or the lead will be rested. Look at Aiden Hayden as our left centre back. Hasn't played that much. Looking at against Real Sociedad, that was his first game that he started and played almost, I think, 90 minutes. So he still has that energy that he can play. Front three, as I said, our front three, Hoyland should be rested, and I think Chido Obi Martin should start. Will be something good. Ganacho, you can see Ganacho had a rest. I think against I think Garnacho had a little bit of rest. I think the game before he played against Real Sociedad, he had a little bit much of rest. So I think against Arsenal, where he came into the second half, so Garnacho still will have to play because at least he had a little bit of rest against the game against Arsenal coming to the second half and still at least had that energy to play. Our our wingers, we know they got a lot. We'll just have to play as our left center, as our left wing back, knowing that Patrick Dorgu is still serving his suspension, and Mazrui will now go to play as our right wing back. I think that means that Mazrui won't be part of a back three. That means looking at Mazrui will now play as a right wing back, and the only defense that will be brought in is Lindelof. Looking at Adam Maguire and Lenioro are still not available. Back to Leicester City. Leicester City, I think so far this season, we have faced them 3 times, and all these 3 times that we faced them has been at Old Trafford and Manchester United. We have emerged victorious in the Premier League. We have smashed them in the Carabao Cup. We have smashed them, and also in the FA Cup, we smashed them. So look at our meetings with Leicester City. Those 3 meetings against Leicester City, we've won all of them. Now going to their stadium, King Power, at the King Power Stadium, we know still we are going to stand a chance to smash them. Looking at Manchester United in form at the moment, It's looking good. Look at Leicester City. They're 19th in the Premier League. They have lost 12 of their last 13 games in the Premier League. I can say that. And the last 5 games they haven't scored. That shows how Leicester City are really struggling and getting a chance against Manchester United at the moment. I don't see that happening. Look at Manchester United form in the last 3 games, also in the last 3 games against Arsenal, where Manchester United have just been terrific despite us during that game. In the first leg against Sociedad, we have just been good. Also, you can see the second leg against Sociedad, we have been good. So the last 3 games, these Manchester United players have shown in that they can really perform so well, and for only for them to keep up that form is if they just be consistent. That's just it. So you can see Leicester City are really going to face a Manchester United team that has that winning spirit in them, has that winning mentality in them, and it's a Manchester United team that are now starting to become good. The last 3 games, United have now shown that they are becoming so good. And even Amorim, in his interview yesterday, they said that these players are now starting to understand the ideas of the game, and I think they're looking so good. That shows that we are going on so well. Looking at we're just 14th in the Premier League, 34 points. So winning games will be something good. At least if the season ends, we'll have ended it in a positive way. So Leicester City, I don't see them standing a chance. You can see Ruud van Nistelrooy since going to Leicester City has struggled that much with this team. They haven't, you can see the last 5 games, they haven't scored. The last 5 Premier League games, they have lost all of them. They've lost 2 at home, 3 away. That shows even their home record is not that good. It shows that Manchester United can come at the King Power Stadium and dominate them. And will be something good for us because we need points, more points, starting from now until the end of the season. Look at the players that we have. Eden Heaven starting against Real Sociedad. He was in good form. Looking at with Lenior not available, was not available. He really stepped up so well. And also Ruben Amorim kind of praised him in his press conference yesterday, saying that saying that Eden Heaven is a player that can defend so well into the box. His pace is good. His physicality is good, and I saw it. His physicality is good, and it's just 18 years old. I can say we are blessed to get this player from Arsenal, and he's just for the future. So my score prediction to this game, I see United just winning. I'll say 3-0. I'm seeing United winning 3-0 against Leicester City. No chance for Leicester City to win against us. I'm seeing United just winning 3-0. Just the facts and just it. Look at our form at the moment. We've seen Manchester have gone 6 games. We've gone 6 games still unbeaten so far in all competition, and the last game that we played in the Premier League, I think we drew against Arsenal 1-1, and we really played so well, showed a good performance. So against Leicester City, that's struggling in the relegation zone. I didn't see them stand a chance against Manchester United. So win for Manchester United. And also, I think so far this season we haven't won 2 games in a row. You can see after winning against think it was against Ipswich. We expected to win in a second in a row, but we ended up drawing. So I think against Leicester City, if we win against Leicester City, after that, I know more games, more wins will be coming. I think this game after the game against Leicester City, I think the players will break for the international break, and I think the next game will be against Nottingham Forest when we're back. And also, Mason Mount, Ruben Amorim also did say yesterday in his interview that Mount will be available on the bench in the game against Leicester City. Looking that he was back in training. I think this week he was back in training, and this is a player that the last 2 years that he has been at Manchester United, he has already played 15 games. So Mount availability also will be a boost for the team. You can see most of the players are now coming back. I think after the international break, well, like Mino will be back. I would say Lenioro will be back. Harry Maguire will be back. Most of the players will be back. Probably even Ahmad. Diallo will be back, but for Ahmad, still not sure if he will be back. So I think also no latest injury that occurred for us going to this game against Leicester City. So I think the players that are available are still good. Man Lugate probably will be available against. He will be available. He will be available against Leicester City. That's all I had for you. Thank you for watching. Talk to you in the next one.